everyone. Mhykol here. Welcome back to more of Mhykol Builds a Wall tutorial. Oh, I got into a discussion about that in my comments in well, it would be yesterday's videos, but it was actually today's video in the time I'm recording this. The interesting thing about recording videos is they happen in the past, and then they get posted in the future. No, wait, they get posted in the present. But it would be my current future, which would be my then past, which will be at that time would be my present. Right? Right. So something different I'm trying for season 3 or 4. What season? I mean, this is technically my 3rd season, but it's Mindcrack's 4th season. I don't know what I would call it then. Do I call it season 3 or do I call it season 4? I mean, I don't know. Because my season 1 spanned Mindcrack season 1 and 2. My 2 started when Mindcrack 3 started. Whatever. That's a whole nother. Anyways, this season on Mhykol Minds, one thing I'm trying differently is instead of focusing on coming up with creative or different builds and just kind of building them, I've taken on this, and like I did a bunch of micro projects last season. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's the reason why there was a bunch of little houses in a village instead of a giant whatever. This season, I have decided that I'm going to take on this large, elaborate project. I have a lot of plans. I mean, there's all this back here I got to use yet. I got all these plans for it, and I'm gonna just not gonna rush and build it and go bum, here it is. And now what am I gonna do? No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just build it, and the whole time I'm building it, I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna talk to you guys. So that's what I'm trying new. It seems to be working because, oh my god, my videos since I started doing this have been crazy popular, which is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love you guys. I love all the viewers. All of them, except that guy right there, the one I'm pointing at. I see you. See you, guy. How dare you dislike every single one of my videos, huh? That one guy. I don't care about dislikes. You know, the interesting thing, I've got something I was going to talk about, but I'm getting distracted with something else. I don't even remember what I was going to talk about. Oh, I'm going to start working on this creeper door, by the way, which is going to go right here. And I don't know what I'm going to do there. And it goes like this. A little bit like that. Oh, wait. Oh. I ran out of blocks. So the interesting thing of how voting, or thumbs up, thumbs down, likes, dislikes, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube works is dislikes aren't 100% negative. It still counts as feedback, and when your video gets a lot of feedback, it gets recommended, even if it's all or mostly negative feedback. Now, I don't say go downvote my videos or whatever. I prefer upvotes because when people look at your videos and they see that it's got a lot of negative votes, they're like, that's a video I'm not going to watch. That's what they even say it the exact same way. It's all like Valley Girl. Like, totally. So I'm totally giggling to myself about the Valley Girl comment. Just give me a second. Where was I going with this? So, anyways, I already have veered off from my original topic, and I haven't even started my original topic yet. And I don't even remember what my original topic was now. What was my original topic? This is embarrassing. I was going to do stairs there, but you know what? No. Denied. Look, it's a creeper face. Creeper face, creeper face, creeper face, creeper face. Now I gotta make it piston and hide the pistons. How am I gonna do that? Oh, it's gonna suck. So let's go make another one. We're gonna make all the doors like this. So crap. What was I going to talk about? I hate this. I hate this so much. So what am I going to talk about now? Now that I don't remember what I was going to talk about. So changes for the season. Why can't I jump? Is one, what I just talked about. Two, I'm contemplating. I shouldn't even say it. I really shouldn't. I'm kind of thinking of updating the logo. The Mhykol Mines logo. Not like necessarily designing a whole new one, but kind of cleaning it up and brightening it up a little bit, maybe modernize it a little bit. I don't know. They seem to be going in design world into this new flat whatever look, and you know, I kind of like it, and so I'm kind of thinking I need to do something like that, but I don't know yet. Don't hold me to it. So it's something I'm just thinking of. No decisions are made of, and I probably shouldn't have even been saying anything out loud, but I did, because I'm a glutton for punishment. These look awesome. Look at, I got creeper faces. Creeper door. Skeletons can totally shoot me through them, but I don't care. I don't care at all. Now, I had a video. I liked it a while ago when I was showing the video, but that I'm going to use, and I'll link it in the description of the videos I'm working on this creeper door for. But someone came up with a piston design, and it's really simple. Basically, how am I going to do the top one? Or should I just ignore the top one? Good question, me. Well, thank you, me. I might just leave that block. Well, I don't know. With horses, I don't know how I'm going to get rid of that one, because the piston up there would look ugly. Anyway, so you need a piston right here. You need, and sticky. They're all sticky. 2 sticky pistons here. Here and here. Here, and here. Again here. Boom, 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 boom. You need, and then a piston here. Sticky piston here. And basically what happens is these sticky pistons here go, and they bring the blocks over that way. And these sticky pistons here go, and bring the blocks over this way. Right there. This one goes, and brings it down. And this one up, like that. And they even make the slurping sound. But no, it's more, it's like a, or it's more mechanical, more, you know, like, no, it's like clunk. Yeah, you know, exactly like that. Yeah, like that one guy. What? Oh crap, I need cobblestone, and I just cooked it all, I think. Or I cooked most of it. I'm cooking a lot of it. You know what? Boom, bah, cobblestone. There's a lot left anyways. So let's make some pistons. Oh, slime balls, though, that's gonna be tough. Oh, I'm looking right at slime balls. I'm like, oh, where'd my slime balls go? Yeah, oh yeah, we need redstone. Redstone. And iron. Man, this is really bothering me, because I had a perfect subject I was going to talk about today, or a perfect topic I was going to talk about today, and now I completely forgot it. Like, I can't even, I'm sitting here just in the back of my mind going, oh god, what was I going to talk about? It's really good, too. It's like, I can't remember what it was. I just can't. Anyways, this weekend, make sure you follow me on Twitter and keep an eye out and all that fun stuff. I will have full details, because we're coming down to the wire and things are not quite ready yet. So it might be a little late, I don't know. But the Mhykol Mines fan server 1.6.2 goes live this weekend. And there's a zombie. So come check it out. And I need... You know what? Let's go just go get some slime balls. Let's go die. You know what's funny is I have absolutely no inventory space. I'm carrying everything on me. That is always smart. Let's make some chests. Let's make some chests. Let's make no chests because I have nothing to make a chest with. Hey! Where'd you get that egg? There's another one. He's underneath. He's right there. No, wait. There is wood in here. No, there's not. Why do I think there is when there's not? There's 9. You know, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm getting myself all frustrated. Okay, let's see. 4, May 8. There goes 16. Right, did my math right? Boom, 16. Look at me. 16 makes 2 chests. That's right. Hey, it's one of those guys. I want to kill. I want to cure him. I have the stuff to do so as well. Let me dump things. All right, let's cure him. Come on, guy. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. All right, I got weakness potions. And where's my golden apple? Oh, I'm getting all worked up. Where did my golden apple go? Oh no, this isn't good. Do you know where my golden apple is, guy? No, let me through. Got it. All right. Where's the healer guy? The guy I need to heal. There he is. Take now. Hey. Okay. Okay. Take that. And then ha! Come on. Get down here. Come on. Heal. Heal. Live. Live. Come on. Come on. Become a villager. Come on. I think there's a slime down here. I hear it. Come on. Come on. Become a villager already. I splashed you. What's going on? I hit you with the stuff. Thought it was a potion of weakness, and I need... Oh, he's down there yet. Okay. Okay. Why did that not work? Potion of weakness. Do I have another apple? Please. Oh no, I don't have another apple. Oh, this whole idea failed. I have more apples in here. Sweet. May my apple be golden. Golden apples are expensive, by the way. Good, he's still down here. Come on. Come on. Become normal. He's shaking. Come on. Okay, he's shaking. Become a villager. Wow. Really? He's still shaking. Man, I got totally distracted with this whole turning this guy back into a villager thing. Come on. What am I missing? Do I give him a health potion? Oh, that's for me. Well, you're just gonna sit there and shake for a while? Shake, shake, shake. Alright, what if I give you a flower? Have a rose. Oh, I thought he'd pick up the rose. Pick up and hold the rose! Alright. You know what? I have no idea. Here, let's throw some eggs at you. I'm making chickens. How come you're not changing? What am I missing? You know what? Research time! BRB! Alright, so research tells me it could take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. And I'm supposed to protect him. Well, he's protected. He's still shaking. And let's get some blocks in behind him, too. Hey! It happened! Yay! Villager! Get out of there, chicken. It happened! It took forever. But I has a villager now! Yay! We should name him. What shall we call him? We shall call him... No, I'm not gonna waste a name tag. We shall call him Frank. Hello, Frank. We're gonna put you in this little protective hole. And I need to put some torches in here. Lots of them! And then we need to get another one of you cured. No zombie spawn. Got it? No zombie spawn. I like you. I like you a lot. Don't die. Okay? Promise you that? Okay? Don't die. That'd be great. I like how I went to you. Oh, wait, never mind, I didn't. Alright, so. I gotta. Ooh. Creeper. Don't you. Come on. Sit still. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Alright. So that villager should be safe for now. We didn't get anything accomplished. Well, we got a villager, which is good. If we can get another villager, I could start the breeding process and get a villager breeding station going. And then I could start getting villagers going, because I want villagers in here. I do. But hey, look, it's a creeper door. And it's Jasano. Ooh. And a creeper door. So, I don't know. I didn't talk about anything I wanted to talk about today. I don't even remember what I want to talk about. At all. At all. I'm sorry, guys. I had more to talk about. I feel so bad. I feel so very bad. Hey, we cured a zombie villager. That's something, right? Let's talk about curing. I wish I was cured. I still have this cold that I'm getting over. Chickens. Your future food. Except that guy, he's running around on the workbench. And that's kind of weird. Guy, stop. So, anyways, I'm streaming this weekend, by the way, for the live stream. I'm streaming this weekend for the live stream. Okay. Now I'm streaming this weekend for the launch of the fan server, and if there's time, probably some Mindcrack, depending. I will have times announced when they're finalized. But if it works out, I should be streaming from about 4 o'clock until about 9 o'clock Central Time on Saturday. Hopefully. If it doesn't work out, well, then I never made that announcement. Ignore it. No, but really. That's what I'm aiming for. That is my plan. And I'm running around in circles doing absolutely nothing. We should harvest some wheat. Wheat, a valuable food source. Oh no. So one thing, hey, I got something to talk about. I'm going to talk now about things. Flying is it's still like I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those people. I didn't fly for the first time until I was like 22 or 23. I don't even remember how old when I did that. That was, when was that? That was like 2003, 2004. I'm trying to remember things in the past. It doesn't work very well. Anyways, that was the first time I've ever flown. Ooh, I'm jumping around on tilled soil. That is not a good idea. And I went to Las Vegas. I was like, you know what? I'm going to Vegas. I decided. I had the money set aside, and I was like, Vegas time! And I didn't fly like one of those big commercial jets. I flew one of those small jets, like one of those small, I don't know what they call them, but it was one of those like independent lines. It wasn't American or it wasn't Delta or any of the big lines. It was a smaller one that did direct flights from South Dakota to the airline was called Allegiant, and they did direct flights from South Dakota to Las Vegas and other places like Miami and San Diego, stuff like that, to basically lots of major cities, or 2 different major cities. And so that was my first time ever flying. Like, I've never, before that point, never been in an airport, never been on a plane, never been in the air. So that was a first for me. And of course, for my first flight, I got the window seat, which for the first time flying. So actually, I enjoyed it. Flying was fun. I don't know. I kind of enjoy. The only thing I don't like about airplanes, and maybe, one day I'll be able to afford first class, but I don't like how squished seats are together. Like, the whole time I'm sitting here and I'm doing this, the whole motion, and you guys can't see me because there's no face cam or anything. But I got my arms just squished up against me. I'm trying so hard not to knock against my neighbor or anything, you know, and I'm just trying. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna do something to piss off the person around me. And I'm just sitting there going, oh, okay, and so I do it. When the person comes down for cards, I say, Coke, please. Okay, thank you. And, you know, get my Coke, and I'm nice sitting there, and I'm being all nice about it, making sure I don't spill any Coke anywhere. And I pour it into the little tiny cup they give you, because they'll give you a can. Well, in American, they give you a can and then a little cup with ice. And basically, so I pour a couple drops of Coke into the little cup they give you and drink it. And then pour a little more and then drink it. With my tray table, you know, I have my tray table down and kind of in front of me and everything, and so yeah, going to Vegas, that was my first time, and then I went, and it's like Vegas is huge, and it was my first time in a big city too. Well, other than Minneapolis where I live now, I had visited Minneapolis. I didn't live in Minneapolis at the time. You know, so I had that, but Vegas is bigger than Minneapolis. So, but you don't see a lot of the bigger part. I saw the Strip. I mean, that's what you go do. When you go to Vegas, you go to the Strip. I'm pretty sure the rest of Las Vegas is just like anywhere else. There's nothing. It's probably just a bunch of houses. But, you know, you got the Strip where everything is big and magnificent and all lighted and crazy, and everyone's drunk, and everyone's gambling, and everyone's broke, and everyone's married. That's Vegas, right? Drunk, broke, gambling, or broke from gambling. Wait, yeah, broke and married. Welcome to Vegas. Boy, that's a real good selling point for Vegas. They're never going to give me a free trip, are they? So... that was my first time flying. My second time flying was coming... Well, technically it was coming back. But my second time flying was my trip to Alabama just a couple weeks ago. That was, well, on a commercial jet. It was a trip to Alabama. Well, let me get into that. Okay, so my fiance's father is a pilot. He's a farmer. But he also has his pilot license because he does some crop dusting as well. So he's got a little crop dusting plane, and he's got his pilot's license, and you know, he took me out flying once, and that is completely different than commercial flying. I will tell you that. One, you're so squished, because God, don't they make airplanes with room? And two, I guess if you're in one of those fancy jetliners or whatever, but and two, I am not doing anything but running around and talking. This should just be a video diary of some sort or something. I need something to do. Let's go. We were making pistons. That's right. Okay, I'll make pistons. So, and two, you know, those little planes, they maneuver. They turn quick, and you do all sorts of crazy things, and it's kind of puts your heart right into your like butt. Or something, you know. It's just your whole body is all bleh. Yeah, bleh. See, get that? Bleh. I'm hitting wrong buttons. So, anyways, that was technically my second time flying, or no, my third time in a plane. I don't know. I don't know how to count these. They're just so weird. So, anyways, my trip to Alabama was my third time in a large airport. Actually, it was my first time, second time in a large airport, but it was my first time flying by myself. Like, whenever I've flown before, I've always flown with someone that I knew. And when I was flying, so like the first time I went flying, the people sitting next to me were family members, so I wasn't too worried about bothering anyone. But I'm the type of person that I don't like being next to people I don't know. Like, I'll kind of steer away. You know, we're sitting on a bench waiting or something, I'll go to the other end. Riding in elevators, I do this all the time. I'll go if someone's in one side of the elevator, I'll go to the other side. I'll go as far away from people as I possibly can. I don't know why I do that, because I don't mind meeting people, but I guess if you're just going to sit there silently, I want to sit there silently as far away from you as possible. I guess I feel like if I'm going to be close to you, I have to be able to talk to you, or I have to talk to you or something. Whereas if I'm not going to talk to you, I'm going to be as far away from you as possible. So, I saw something weird. That was weird. I'm making pistons. See? Distraction. I'm totally distracted. B-dubs. So, my flight to Alabama was also the first time I have experienced a layover in flying. I had never before had to, like, take off in an airplane, land in an airplane, sit in the airport for another airplane to take off in that airplane, and then land with that airplane. That was an unheard of concept for me. Well, I mean, it was a heard of concept. I'm not dumb. But it was something I've never done before. Let's see, 4, 2, 4, 6 per door times 3, 6, 12, 18. Yeah, let's just make 16. It's good enough for me. And I have enough sticky piston, or enough for 5 sticky pistons. Whoop-de-doo. Excuse me. So, my trip to Alabama for PlayOnCon was the first time I've ever done that, and it was quite interesting. So flying alone, there is nothing down here. Why did I jump down here? Do I have any dirt on me? I do. Flying alone was a little freaky, and I enjoy flying, except for the whole takeoff and landing part is a little freaky to me. It's not too freaky. Like, I don't sit there and panic and go, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's more of a I need this. I want this back. Thing is, I need to run redstone, don't I? So that's how that works. And then down here, I need another one right here. No, no. Get back here. Did I say hi? Hi, Jay Sano and wow, Jay Sano and B Dubs and VB. Wow, there's so many people getting on. It's crazy. All right, so there's that. And now I need to wire it. I need to refer to the video. So I need more sticky, some more slimes. So let's go slime hunting. So flying, my first time flying. Oh crap, there's no ladder there. I'm talking about something. Where was I going with my flying story? Oh, so the whole takeoff and landing part. It doesn't bother me too much, but it is a little freaky. Especially in some of the bigger jets. They really have to get speed to take off. So you sit there and they rev up those engines, which is always a thrill. I love when they rev up the engines. But so they'll rev up the engines, and then you get pushed back into your seat, which I literally just did, and you again can't see it, but you get pushed back in your seat. Look at that. I did that with the whole sound effects thing. That was awesome. And I say and a lot. So you get pushed back in your seat, and then you do the climb, which is suddenly you go, and then you're like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, and your stomach is kind of, and that part is kind of, you know, a little uncomfortable for me. Not too bad though, you know, just a little bit, which I think is perfectly normal. I'm perfectly normal, guys. Shut up. So yeah, that part's a little weird. But then the plane starts to kind of level off a little bit. You get up through the clouds. It vibrates a little bit when you're going through the clouds. You go like, I can't do it. And then you level out through the clouds, or you go above the clouds, and then you can look out the window and you can see the clouds all below you. And you can see the little bitty people, little bitty little cars way down there. You can barely even see the cars. They're like little bitty cars. And again, man, it's daytime now. I don't think there's gonna be any slimes left. And so you get up in the air and you get up to cruising altitude and we'll do all that fun stuff. And that's not so bad. Then the flight's kind of waiting. The time does kind of fly faster in a plane, it seems like. Like, you know, the flight, they'll say the flight will last 2 hours. And the 2 hours seems to go by pretty quickly. But I don't know if it's just something like as I've gotten older, time seems to pass faster or something, because I don't know. Man, there's not gonna be any slimes. I'm gonna have to sit here and chill out until night again. And then comes the landing. The whole landing part of flying. So, you know, the captain comes over the speakers and goes, "We're which translates to, we are now beginning our descent into blah 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 airport. Weather there is awesome, and or really when we were flying in Alabama, it was really friggin' hot, and please prepare for landing." And then they kind of come over like a little bit later in kind of a different tone. Like that whole thing was an act like, "Ba ba ba, yeah." And then they come over and like, "Flight attendants, prepare for landing." Kind of thing. I'm like, we can all hear that too. So they do that whole thing, and then you're like, "Oh crap! Well, we gotta get seated back down and buckle back up, and laptops and everything's gotta shut off and." All that stuff. Which, speaking of laptops, in-flight Wi-Fi, what? How does that work? And I'm a tech guy, and I'm sitting here like the entire time because I jumped on it for a little bit, and then I saw how much they want for it, and I'm like, no. So I was gonna like jump on it and then do a little investigating, like what the ISP would be considered or whatever, but I'm guessing it's got to be some sort of satellite link. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because if it was through a wireless sync to towers or something, they'd be changing towers so fast and so much that they just couldn't keep up. So it would have to be some sort of satellite link, which makes sense because you can't expect a good latency on an airplane. I'm sitting here gathering coal or clay, which is cool. I should harden it sometime. Make hardened clay and color it. That'd be awesome. Anyways, so the whole in-flight Wi-Fi thing is pretty cool. And so where's I going with this? Oh yeah, so putting laptops, electronics away, everything away, which I have found on some flights, people don't really care to put anything away. Like, I had this flight where the guy, he just kind of hid his cell phone beside him when the flight attendant came by and we had to put everything away. He had his cell phone on the entire flight, which, personally, I think it doesn't matter. It really doesn't freaking matter. The cell phone's down in around, blah, blah, blah. But that's a whole argument I'm not even going to get into. So he kind of had it hidden beside him here, like, "Oh, you can't catch me." And, had it hidden beside him. It was probably one of my listeners. It was probably you. I was sitting beside you on the plane. If you were flying into Huntsville, Alabama, and you were hiding your cell phone beside your side, from Minneapolis into Huntsville, and you were sitting beside a guy that had a really awesome beard and had a sexy voice like this. Except I don't talk to people. So you didn't hear anything from me anyways. That was me. Yay me. Let's get rid of the roses. And let's get rid of the rotten flesh. Okay. Keep collecting this stuff. I want all the clay. All the clay. So anyways, yeah, so you get that whole thing going on. You're all buckled in. You got to put your tray table up. You got to lock it back into place. And you get all ready to go, and then it's the wait, and then the plane kind of, you could tell when they lower the flaps. Like you start descending a little bit. You start going through the clouds. You start vibrating again, right through. You know, and things are jingling a little bit, and you go through the clouds, and you start getting closer to land. I'm of course had the window seat in 3 of my 4 flights, so I was watching out the window. I seem to always get the window seat. I don't know why. I had the aisle seat for my first flight, and that kind of sucked. Or not the aisle seat. I had the center seat. Like, I didn't get the benefit of the aisle or the window. I was in the middle, which sucked. I don't like that seat. Anyways, there's lava down there. And down there, there are parts. So you begin the descent. You start seeing the ground getting closer and closer and stuff. And you're kind of... I'm one of those people like, oh, where are we going? Where are we? I'm sitting here just looking around like, can I see the airport from here? Can the pilot see the airport from here? Does he know where he's going? He's got to know where he's going. And I'm sitting there just looking out the window like, oh, I got to check everything out. And then you're flying over the city. Like, oh, look at all these buildings. Oh, what's that building? You're sitting there trying to figure out what all the little buildings are and stuff. And I'm really getting into the story. This is awesome. So then you start getting down, and then the flaps come down, and it's like, and then suddenly, like you start slowing down, like you hit the brakes in the air, like, oh my god. And so then you feel yourself start slowing down, and you're sitting there, and it almost feels like you're going too slow. Like, how are we still in the air going this slow? But yet it feels that way until you touch ground. So basically, you're sitting there, you keep going down, and then you hear the wheels come down, and they're like, and wheels come down, and then they come in for a landing. And of course, you gotta go in the proper way, which we have learned with a few recent airplane disasters, or not really disasters, but accidents, that you have to go with your nose up. Everyone knows that. I mean, I've played enough flight simulators to know that you land on with your nose up. So if so they come in and they bring their nose up a little bit, and then they kind of, it's like, oh, we're almost touching. Oh, are we gonna touch ground? Are we gonna? Poof! And then you touch ground like a boom hit, touching ground, and then the front wheel, and then it's like, and then you're sitting there, okay, well, the front wheel's gonna come down, and then you front wheel, and then they hit the brakes on it, and like, and you hear the brakes just grinding, like, as you stop, and then you go from like 1,000,000 miles an hour down to 0, and because up in the air it felt like you're going too slow, and then you touch ground and it feels like you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour, like, oh my god, are they gonna run out of runway? They don't run runway, by the way. So then they get stopped, and then you turn in, and then they do this whole taxiing. They drive around the place, like, finding their parking spot. Gotta drive up and down the parking lanes, find their parking spot, and so you pull into the terminal, and then you sit there for a little bit. What's kind of funny, though, is, like, immediately, like, it doesn't take them any time at all. Immediately, they come over the loudspeaker as soon as you touch ground and go, you may turn on your cell phones now. Like, that's the most important thing at that time, is we can turn on our cell phones, which then, at that second, or even before that second, like, the second the wheels touch the ground, you start hearing cell phones powering back on. So you get all the sounds of all the different cell phones and their turn-on sounds. And it's like, yes, we're back to civilization. I can talk to people again. Which, I mean, I'm guilty of that. I turned my cell phone on right away, too. It's like, yeah, I can text my fiancée. I can say we landed. And then she was watching the entire time with the tracking thing on the website. So I text her, and I go, we just landed. And she texts back, I know. I'm like, okay. And so that was me flying. And then I repeated that 3 more times. Because going to Alabama, I was on 4 flights. I had a layover going there and a layover coming back. And how come I don't have a spot for... Oh, it's a freaking egg. That chicken. Ruined my days. Man, I'm going to have way too much coal. Or way too much... why do I keep calling it coal? Clay. So yeah, I repeated that a few more times. And then by the time I got home, I was just so exhausted. I was like, ugh. Am I done yet? Am I really done yet? What am I doing? You know what? Let's use this. Let's just leave it. I don't even care. Alright, is it nighttime yet? Get no slimes to spawn. I'm gonna hide up in a tree and wait for night. Kill some slimes. But until then, I'm gonna end my story because I'm tired of talking. That in this video is gonna be freaking super long because I talked forever. So, oh no. Oh wait, yeah, I do have a workbench. Okay, gotta make some food. Wait, no, did it wrong. Okay, so into the sunset. Thanks for watching, and see y'all next time. Oh, and keep watching, because I'll have an announcement video about the stream up, and then that's it. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. And fly safe.